Hello Chopra Well viewers, my name's Eddie Stern. I'm here in my friend Moby's guest house in Los Angeles. How does transformation occur within yoga? So the practice of yoga that I do and I teach is called Ashtanga yoga. It means 8 limbs. There are 8 different aspects of the practice. Within the physical practice, there are 3 aspects. One is breathing, one is gazing, and one is the actual physical position. So I'm going to demonstrate for you now and guide you through something called the sun salutations, which is the primary way that we begin the yoga practice and one of the best ways to begin developing this embodied awareness that yoga brings. So there are 3 things that we have to remember. One is that we're going to be linking breathing and moving together. 2 is that we're not going to be moving in jerky or harsh or rushed movements. And 3, we're going to be trying to focus our eyes in a particular place to steady the mind. Now all these things don't come at once. Yoga is a practice, which means we have to do it for a long, long time before we start to integrate all of it into our lives. However, we will see benefits very quickly if we just do things in a simple and practical manner. So we're going to start with the sun salutations and I'll talk you through each step. I'll give the breathing cues and the moving cues. And again, it takes many repetitions before you're able to get the breathing and the movement linked together. So if you can't get it at the first try, don't worry, there's time to try and try again. As they say, practice makes practice. Standing up straight and gazing forward, taking 1 or 2 slow breaths just to check in with yourself and become present. We're going to begin by inhaling, lifting the arms up in the air, placing the palms together and gazing up towards the thumbs. This is the first position. There are 9 positions in the sun salutations. Now for a moment, just exhale the arms back down by your sides. And try that 1 or 2 times and feel how when you inhale and lift the arms over the head, it's a completely natural and logical movement. You inhale, and the arms want to come up. And you exhale, and the arms want to come down. This is the pattern for the entire practice. Every inhale will be an upward movement, every exhale will be a downward movement. Okay? So here we go. Inhale the arms up over the head. Look at the thumbs, and if you can, pull your navel a little back towards your spine. The second position, you're going to reach the hands and the chest forward and bend forward. If you have any stiffness in the back or the legs, you can bend your knees as much as you need to allow your hands to touch the floor. Relax the head down. The third position is inhaling and lengthening the spine. Some people like to come up on the fingertips. For more length in the spine, if you can keep your hands a little more flat on the floor. And then the fourth position is stepping your feet back or jumping them back. I'll show you a variation in a moment, and lowering yourself down to the floor. If you don't have much strength, you can lower your knees down first and then your chest and your chin. Or if you have more strength, you can lower down into what is known as Chatwari position, lowering the heart center down between the hands. And then we'll inhale, come forward into upward facing dog. Okay, so in this position, the knees are off the floor, the navel is pulling in, the chest comes up, the head goes back, and you look towards the nose. If you have any back problems or flexibility problems and you don't want to go up that high, you can stay a little lower down, your chest just a little bit off the floor. As you exhale, you're going to push back on your hands and knees into the downward facing dog position, where we'll stay for 5 breaths. The breathing we do is a particular type of breathing where we make a hissing sound in the throat, sort of like a benevolent Darth Vader. So you can hear making the inhale and exhale equal length. After staying here for 5 breaths, you can bend the knees and either step or jump your feet forward to your hands. And again, since this is an inhale, we have to lengthen the spine and lift the head up because all of the inhales are the upward motions. And then the exhale is naturally going to fold us forward over the legs. 9th position, inhale coming all the way up. And exhaling, coming back to standing. So remember that these are all ideas. There are a lot of different possibilities and a lot of ways that things can be done. The most important thing, if you're interested in learning yoga, you find yourself a teacher that you like, that you trust, and you begin to work with them so they can guide you. In the meantime, if you don't have a teacher, you can pick up ideas from a show like this. But remember, we only have 5 minutes together, so there's only so much you can accomplish in 5 minutes. So now let's show a little bit more of an advanced version of the sun salutation, which if you're feeling a little more physically fit, you can try as well. Remember, the movement should be smooth, they should be slow, and they should be done with awareness. So we're going to inhale the arms up over the head. That's 1. We can exhale, reach forward and come down. That's 2. We can inhale, lengthen the spine, lifting the head up, looking at the nose. That's 3. We're going to exhale and jump back. That's 4. We're going to inhale into upward facing dog. 5. Exhale into downward facing dog and breathe. 7th position is lightly jumping forward in between the hands. 8 is exhaling the head down. 9 is inhale coming up. And exhaling. And breathe. So you can try doing that 3 times or 5 times, and then after, if it's all you have time for, lie down and rest for a few minutes and then go about your day. So thank you for joining me on the Chopra Well. I look forward to seeing you again, and happy yoga.